Low. By Charles Hoyfort. Part 2 Chapter 20 N. The 24th of January, 1925. Excitement in New York City. It was such as, in all foreign countries, is supposed to arise in America only when somebody finds out a new way of making dollars. It was the morning of the eclipse of the sun, total over a part of New York City. Open spaces in Central Park were crowded down to a line, as exactly as possible at 83rd Street. Up in the air were planes full of observers. Coogan's Bluff was lively with scientific gab. Hospitals were arranging that patients should see the eclipse. There was scarcely a dollar in it, and this account will be believed in England and France, no more than will most of our other accounts. At the Fifth Avenue Police Court, Magistrate Dale adjourned court, and went, with lawyers and cops and persons out on bail to the roof. In Brooklyn, the Chamber of Commerce dropped all matters of exports and imports and went to the roof. I don't suppose everybody was looking. I can't accept homogeneity. There were probably some contrary ones who went down into cellars, simply because most of their neighbors were up on roofs. But the New York Telephone Company reported that when the eclipse came, not one call came into its offices, for 10 minutes. When there are uproars in New York, they are such uproars as have never been heard anywhere else. But I think that most striking in the records of silences is this hush that came for 10 minutes upon New York City. Along the line of 83rd Street, which had been exactly predicted by the astronomers as the southern limit of the path to totality, and in places north and south, were stationed 149 observers, sent by the New York lighting companies, to report upon light effects. With them were photographers. At Petropavlovsk, Kamchatka, and at Cachapoyas, Peru, an eclipse is all that it should be, and books by astronomers tell of the minute exactness of the astronomers. But this was in New York City. Coogan's Bluff got into this. There were cops and judges and gunmen on roofs, and the telephones were silent. There were 149 expert observers, who were not astronomers. They had photographers with them. In time, the astronomers did pretty well. But, hereafter when they tell of their refinements, as with discs several hundreds miles away, I shall think, not of 50-cent pieces, but of Ferris wheels. Their prediction was wrong by 4 seconds. The 149 observers for the lighting companies reported that the astronomers were wrong in space by 3/4 of a mile. It was the day of the big checkup.